Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Wieland. I am an author, game designer, and professional nerd. And today I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly neighborhood actual play show. We are smack dab in the middle of an entire season-long playthrough of Delta Green from Arc Dream Publishing. We are telling one story this entire season, and it is the classic module, a resection of time that was originally created for the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. If you want to catch up with us, make sure to go back and start listening with episode 1 of A Resection of Time. Otherwise, we're actually probably going to get into a little bit of a summary right now, because when we last left our the Agents of T-Cell, they had come back from a trip out to San Francisco to investigate the mysterious death of a man by the name of Kyle Woodson. They had uncovered a variety of clues. They had an encounter with some strangeness, as this is Delta Green after all. And then they had actually taken a night to reconnect and recombobulate with their friends and housemates and family before hopping on the next plane to Boston, where they were going to continue to find leads based on what they found with Kyle Woodson.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Now that everyone knows that I used to be part of a different group.
Oh, yeah.
And we've had a full night's sleep. I have leftover trauma from that group.
Oh, you do? Well, that's very nice that they let you take that home with you and put it in a nice little trauma doggy bag.
I have a sleeping disorder.
What that means is, according to the book, is you actually have to make a sanity roll to see if you get a good night's sleep. If you don't, you are exhausted. And before you do that, I'm also going to give you a free experience check to use throughout the character sheet, because you reminded me of your character's flaws, and we want to encourage that, because we want to make sure that people are playing to those flaws. So I appreciate that. Here, you can have a little experience as a treat.
What happens when your character is just like perfect and doesn't have any flaws? Do we get an experience check for having a perfect character, or
then you're not playing Delta Green?
You also get the same look that you got when we played Aegon, where everyone was just like
Agent Arete.
Yeah.
Agent Kyria.
If only we were in K-Cell.
What'd you get?
I rolled a Mammoth 1, which is also known as a 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that means that you were actually able to get to sleep. And I kind of like that. Maybe there's a little part of you that wakes up like, I can only sleep when I'm on a case. Ugh. I don't like that at all. So we cut to Dulles Airport. And we have a little bit of a mini montage thing going here, where one by one, each of the agents of T-Cell gets pulled out of the check-in line where they have to go through security. And one by one, they get deposited into a flat gray conference room in the security office of the TSA. Well, almost all of you. A few moments or minutes pass, not quite long enough to enough for you to kind of wonder what's happening, but not long enough that your flight is necessarily going to be, you're going to miss your flight. And after about 10 minutes, in walks Ms. Green.
Thank God.
Morning.
Good morning, T-Cell. How are you? And she sits down at the head of the table.
Meh.
Jet lagged.
They made me pour out my coffee. I'm not very happy about it.
Well, I just wanted to give you folks an opportunity to check in and tell me what's going on with the case, how things are going. This is an informal debrief, so I don't expect all the paperwork to be filed, but I would like to know, at the very least, how your investigation is going, what you have found about the dearly departed Mr. Woodson, and why you were all heading out to Boston on this chilly Washington morning.
Where's Teaspoon?
We're going to see the Red Sox game.
That's not true. That's not true.
Why would you tell her that? Why would you say that?
I don't like baseball. I don't want her to think that I like baseball, because what if we get like Delta Green tickets as like a pro good job thing, and then she gives us baseball tickets? I don't want to go to baseball.
Yeah, like hockey. I could do hockey.
When we're lying, you don't critique the lie when we're lying in the middle of lying.
We didn't exactly get told we were lying beforehand, so you can just
do the Red
come
Sox,
off your high tower.
have a sausage race.
Tower.
I hate you all.
It's okay, Tower. Don't worry, Tower. Don't worry about it. It was actually a very terrible lie. I know you were just being smart with me.
No, I'm just unbearable.
I see.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot that was a Tower trait now. Okay.
So Yeah, unfortunately, Teaspoon seems to be running late. So, well, Typo, why don't you tell me, what have you found out about Mr. Woodson?
Cool. So you're gonna pass it to the new kid. That's cool. Anyways, something. It was foul play. Something. We found a creepy person trying to cover up the evidence and take some shady artifacts out of his like attic safe. Ooh. And the shady artifact in particular is like a bloodsucker, as in not like a vampire, but as in like absorbs blood if you put it by there, because I think somebody got like stabbed by it and then it was not as bloody as it should have been.
I
Wait,
was.
is that what happened
I
with
was
it?
stabbed.
That was Tower.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah. You know,
Why would
just,
anybody keep that around?
normal creepy stuff. And he probably thought it wasn't safe, so didn't want to do anything. But we left it at that like green box place with a friendly note on the paper bag saying don't open it. And so the person that we found there was also that Felice Woodson person that you told us about. She was like part cyborg. And
Hold up.
yeah.
What does part cyborg mean?
Not
Like
fully
like-
human.
Like a Terminator thing?
That would be a robot, not a cyborg.
That was kind of
She seemed to have some sort of either transmitting or receiving device that was hooked up directly to around her brainstem area.
Like a radio?
Maybe we tried to actually look at it, but it shorted out before we could actually get anything from it or about it.
Was this how can I put this delicately?
it was after she died.
No, I was asking about that. Did it seem like modern technology or something more advanced? Or perhaps otherworldly?
Rob,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I would
really
say
trying to
otherworldly.
remember. I feel like if I'm remembering correctly, I rolled shittily during one of the checks that we were doing for that. I'm trying to
Yep.
remember what I recall.
We did discover that it was being powered through biohacking, basically off our own body's power system, rather than an external power source. Which I don't know how much. That sounds more futuristic than what we got.
Ethan has the right of it. Like,
Okay.
you could like
As a techie person, I feel like I would probably know whether or not we've gotten into biohacking yet.
Well,
but medical tech is a little different.
There's been some. I'm sure we'll get some notes, but like from my understanding, it's still very much like I can maybe run this one LED light off of my thing. Whereas this is definitely something that advanced power source that you did not understand.
It was futury, I think. I hadn't seen anything about like that before, but I'm not a medical professional, so I don't want to put in words in the mouth of like our best doctors in this century, but I had never seen anything like that before.
All right. So we've got an ancient artifact and some kind of future thing.
And the statue thing kind of gave Time Bond like a weird vision when we were inspecting it. And it was like running through a forest with like birds and being chased.
It may have been the location of El Cacao.
What is El Cacao?
Oh, right.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
understand the documents. That's right.
Because she hasn't gotten the documents yet.
I believe it's the chocolate.
So it's a
Yes, it's the chocolate.
creepy place.
I hate you so much, Jody.
So there were also documents in the safe at Woodson's house. Crazy, I know. So they had like some files and some newspaper clippings, and then we looked up a little bit more stuff, and I got into his computer, there was like talk about some failed expeditions in Australia and Antarctica, I think it was, someplace cold. And then near Belize, there was like this ancient city that had like weird frog/fish people. And like one document was talking about how it had been raised to the ground and now it was just like all dead frog/fish people. But apparently people have gone there recently. So we were looking into that. So that's why we're going to Boston.
Why are you going to Boston instead of Belize?
There's
a Sox game.
There's more information we're following up on there. So we go in with the best info.
All right. Well, if you're still planning on going to Belize, I'm probably going to have to make some arrangements to get you down there. It's very easy to massage things when you're flying domestic. But if you're talking about another country, well, that's going to require a little more pull than the usual cases that we run here.
If we just Hawaiian shirted up, we should be able to make it there without any suspicion.
Speaking of Hawaiian shirts, how new T-cell agents, how are you feeling about this operation so far?
What does that have to do with Hawaiian t-shirts?
Fine. I'm just fine.
It's interesting, but we got some very good senior leadership that have been very forthcoming with us about everything that we've ever asked or wanted to know. So I'm feeling pretty good about the team communication so far.
Yeah, good.
It's got some holes, but I think we have enough people here to get done what needs to get done before anything happens.
Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you out of the new members of T-cell, who do you think has helped the most?
Well, I would have to say that it's pretty solid across the board, although when it came to the cyborg person, as before mentioned, Agent Tugboat did do most of the
Pulling
and the surgical work. Typo did a really good job of getting Time Bomb out of her vision. And speaking of Time Bomb, she did have the guts to go further with such things and have such a vision. So without that vision, who knows? Maybe we wouldn't have the foresight that we have now, and maybe it's a warning. We've been trying to decipher what that could mean.
All right. So now, you said you used the green box that's located in San Francisco. So I should probably contact the team to go and clean it out.
Yes, there's also a swimming pool there that we will never mention again.
Yes, that's probably for the best. All right. Well, thank you for touching base with me and letting me figure out your progress here. I guess that's everything. And she stands up and then says, there is one thing. I do have one final question. Where in the hell is Teaspoon?
Shouldn't you know that?
Yeah, we were kind of hoping that you would know that.
Yeah, when you started the meeting without her, yeah, that was kind of weird, considering she's usually like the point person.
Cut to
Typo's also brought a lot of chutzpah to the team. Got a lot of-
cut to a carnival. The sun is shining, nary a cloud in the sky, and Dr. Ellis Mandel is walking along with her husband Jack, and they're both pulling apart some cotton candy. And Jack says, I don't know if you're a good influence on me because I have never played hooky, Doctor.
Well, Doctor, I think everyone needs to play hooky at least once in their lives.
I
You
mean-
cannot tell me you never played hooky, not even in high school.
No, I was a goody two shoes back then. I was
Of course you were. Of course you were.
I was on the track team. I was in National Honor Society. I was in show choir.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Sorry. Roll that back. That last one, you what?
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, Agent. I don't think you're classified for that.
Oh, no. There need to be pictures, right? There are pictures. There's photographic evidence.
There are definitely not pictures of me in a robe dancing. Definitely not. Do not ask my mother about them because they do not exist.
I'm making a note in my phone right now.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm checking the weather, not texting your mom.
Okay. And you don't have any shady details in your past?
Shady details. What could I possibly
And Jack kind of deflates for a second and he's like, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean like
It's good, babe.
I
You know it all, so
I know, but it's not something that I should bring up.
well, hey,
I'm sorry.
we should probably split a funnel cake before we leave this carnival.
That's true, but I have a better idea.
Oh no.
Why don't you win me something with your dead-eye aim that you got from the FBI Academy? And he points over to one of those carnival games with the little squirt guns that, shoot into the clown's mouth.
Okay, just before I start this, and I'm going to try, I need to remind you that these games are all rigged.
Well, yeah, but you can't win them if you don't play. And the as you approach with Jack, the barker, spins up his tomb. Step right up, test your accuracy, stand among the giants of marksmanship like Buffalo Bill and maybe Annie Oakley as he points towards you. And he's got the full bushy mustache and corded sleeves and striped shirt. Tell you what, little lady, you get first pick of your target. And he gestures toward the clowns that are all set up in the back. He actually waves off a couple of other people. He's like, no. Let her take the first shot, ladies and gentlemen.
Robert, are you going to make me roll firearms for this?
Weirdly enough, I'm going to make you roll ride.
Oh boy.
How much is that negative to firearms?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your firearms.
Oh my God, these dice are amazing. I rolled a 42 under my 44.
Okay. You draw the gun up and actually get kind of a official whoa, watch out, fellas. It looks like she's handled one of these before. And you kind of you look at the Barker like, dude, seriously. And then when you look back, it's changed. Gone are the clown hats. And instead, you see the heads of Tower,
Oh.
Time Bomb, Typo, Tugboat. Each of them, instead of the gaping hole where the water goes in, they're mouthing something silently. Help me.
What do I roll for lip reading?
Kill
Okay.
me. End this. Call me. And just as you figure out what they're saying, that's when the water hits. And it's spraying and splashing on their mouths even as they continue to talk. And you start to see their heads expand, and everybody's laughing. The people shooting the guns, Jack, the Barker, and you feel the weight of the gun in your hand shift. And when you look down, it is now your service pistol.
Ooh.
Come on, get it right in them out there, boys. Don't you worry. The first one wins a fabulous prize. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And Jack is like, come on, baby, come on. You gotta get me a teddy bear.
Yep. You know, Rob, you said the words dream sequence, and for some reason I still didn't see it coming. I do not shoot T-cell. I do not shoot T-cell.
Well, come on, little lady. Why don't you got to point that thing somewhere. And he peels off his mustache, and your father stands there. Aren't I the one?
Yeah,
that
I
you
shoot at him.
Okay. Go ahead and make that firearms check again.
Oh, Jesus. Why did I pass the first one? Okay, good dice. Oh, yes. 24.
Boom. He hits, he spins and hits the back of the tent. And when he turns back again, you see that it's not blood coming out from where you shot him in the chest, but a strange, white, milky substance.
Ew.
And he looks at his hand. If only it were me and not. Just think of the things that I could be doing right now. Just think of all the terrible violence I could be inflicting on innocent children.
Oh, God. Can I shoot him again, please?
Yep.
Yep. Nope. That's going to be a 53. So no, that's a fail.
You don't miss with your shot. Your gun is empty.
Oh, good.
And your father looks down at the wound, which is closed, but has reopened as an eye.
No, nope.
And he looks at it and says, "You could shoot me 1,000 times, Ellis. Once for each of the 1,000 young. And it wouldn't matter. My part in this has been played. It's up to you now. You and your sister. You will carry on my legacy. You will carry on the bloodline. You, yeah. And you start to hear the entire, all of the heads of T cells start going, yeah. And that is when you wake up. Except you're not in your bed. You are in the bathroom, curled up on the floor.
Uh-oh. Did I eat a bad burrito?
I was hoping she would have her gun in her hand.
Stop.
We'll get there.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
She has something else in her hand. Your phone. And the last call that you made was to your sister.
Uh-oh.
We cut to the morning where Jack is at the is at your little breakfast nook, and you come walking by. Sounded like you had a rough night, babe. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I just I couldn't get to sleep. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Well, do you need to like call in? Because I know you're supposed to fly out for that conference.
No.
This morning. Are you just going to get a later flight then, or
what do you mean? What time is it?
and you look and you have totally you have missed your flight, and there are a couple of calls from various members of T-Cell and like texts like, "Where you at, girl?"
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
don't be mad.
I'm Bob.
yeah.
Like, bitch,
forgot-
where are you?
Okay. So
I forgot my.
Sorry, don't be mad,
ahead.
bitch. Where are you? Any other texts?
Where are you? By the way, you can't text back to this phone. It's a burner phone, and I'm gonna like break it in like 2 seconds.
Did we lose another?
Oh, they pushed my flight back just a little bit, so it's good.
Bing bong.
I will grab that quick.
Okay. Who's all right?
Can you
Was there-
finish making coffee? I'm gonna need coffee, so I'll be
Okay,
right back
yeah,
for the coffee. For the coffee.
All right.
To the door.
You open the door, and it's your sister, looking disheveled. She's got like a hoodie on, and like she's wearing. Basically, looks like she rolled out of bed with some casual sweats and an old band T-shirt. And you open the door, and she's like, "Oh shit!" And she unslings her backpack and zip, 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 and she pulls out the gun that you gave her.
I disarm her. immediately.
How do you do that?
I with a joint lock,
With a machete.
melee, I guess.
So do you have unarmed like attack, right?
Yeah. Where is that? Under you for
Unarmed combat.
Yeah. I got that a little bit.
Rob, stop making me roll dice.
Yeah, I rolled an 11, so that goes real well.
Oh shit!
Oh no, I break my sister's arm.
No! It's a critical success.
You don't break her arm.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, I think it's a like a textbook wrist grab, get it around, and before she even says "ow," you've already got the slide pulled off of the gun too. So she's like, "Holy gosh!" Ah!
And I think as I like drop the clip on the ground, I'm like, Emma, what the fuck are you doing? And then I yell over my shoulder, "Hey babe, it's Emma. We're gonna chat for a minute. Can you just keep the coffee hot? I'll just keep the coffee hot."
And she starts like tapping you on your arm, like, let me go.
I let her go, and then I pull her into like my study, I guess.
Okay.
I don't leave the gun and clip on my front porch. Just for future reference.
Well, I like that you like pull her in and you're like, "You stupid," and then you stop, you're like, and you like hold, go back on the door and like scoop them up and put them in your big flouncy I'm imagining you've got like your like a nice knit robe with like the gigantic pockets for an entire box of Kleenex that everybody wants or should have. And you hear, and Jack says, "Oh, hey, Em, how are you?"
Answer normal.
Normal? And then that's when you shove her into the study, and she like stumbles forward. And she's like,
"What the fuck?
You called the number."
"What number? The number? What number?"
"The number you gave me. If you thought that you were going to be turning into some kind of, you called the number."
Okay, well, I was like sleepwalking. Okay, so that was probably like sleep me in my anxiety of sleeping.
And I am supposed to know that how?
I don't know. Just
You
look me in the eyes.
You don't look great.
Well, okay, because I didn't sleep. Thanks, though. Also, Jesus.
What, I'm supposed to say you look fine for being a hybrid? Is that what the word that you used?
Okay. Sure. God.
Okay.
Fucking
look,
Mondays.
You laid a bunch of shit on me that I am still processing, okay? And then
I'm still processing it too, Emma.
Oh. Okay, so we're both working through some stuff here. You're trying to figure out what it is those test results mean, and I'm trying to figure out how you expect me to shoot you if you turn into something terrible.
Well, for starters, you can stop fucking psychoanalyzing me, okay? That's my job.
Well, you're doing a great job so far.
Thank you.
So,
oh my God.
On top of it,
we're going to need like a safe word. This is how we're going to work this. And if it's really me, I don't know. Never mind. That was stupid.
How do you, so has anything been like happening?
I mean, like I had a bad nightmare and, I had a bad nightmare. So
you had a nightmare and you that's what forced you to call me.
Yeah, well, it was like Dad, and then I shot him, and then it turned into an eye, and then he was like saying gross things, and he was like seeping. I mean, I don't know what it was, but I don't want to know what it was either. And then he was like licking it.
You hear the door open, and Jack comes in with 2 mugs of piping hot coffee. Everything okay, guys?
Yeah. Emma forgot that she was borrowing.
You asked me
book
to
right here, and
yeah, and then I was going to take you to the airport, so we were gonna, right?
It
Yeah.
hand off the book, and then go to the airport
we were gonna
at the same time.
And then we could talk about the book. Book.
So
Yeah.
mhm.
Book. Okay.
Your
you know the-
marriage is fucked, Teaspoon. I'm just gonna say it. He knows. He
I think
knows.
he does. I don't think
Your
he does.
sister's hiding your affair is what he thinks right now.
He knows.
And, and Jack is just kind of like, I got to admit, this is really only like the 3rd most awkward interruption that I've ever had to make between the 2 of you talking.
Mhm.
So, okay, well, I guess then you don't need a ride to the airport, huh, babe?
Sorry, I thought I let you know that Emma was gonna because of the book.
You missed the flight, so I thought I would give you a ride. No.
I thought
we really got to talk about this book. It's very it's so good. It's amazing.
Mhm. And I thought you had appointments, so I didn't want to make you reschedule.
Yeah, no, you don't want to. There's no,
Mhm.
Appointment. Okay, all right, no, that's cool. Just lock up when you guys leave.
Oh, Teaspoon. He's gonna fucking file for divorce.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I was really hoping he was going to
I-
say like, "Oh no, my brother's coming to borrow a book."
When I get back, we'll do dinner at that new place that they put in. Can we?
Oh yeah, sure. No, that's great.
Yeah.
No, that sounds great. Okay, and he
Okay.
he gives you a quick courtesy kiss, and he gives Emma
I
a
take the
hug.
cup of coffee out of his hand and I
Yeah.
chug it real fast.
Ooh,
Okay.
a courtesy kiss. Ew.
Wait, didn't Rob say that was piping hot coffee? You just chugged.
She's
Well,
part
she is a
monster.
monster.
Goats
Okay.
can't eat anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm perfectly normal.
We're
But I
halfway.
do chug the really hot coffee.
We're halfway through the season. We gotta start playing some cards here. And Jack heads out, and I think Emma is like, "You chugged that?"
Yeah, it was. He made it a while ago, so it's not that hot.
Are you sure? And she holds up the cup, and it is steaming.
Yeah, yours was a fresh cup. Mine was sitting on the counter for a while. He poured it for me a little bit ago, and so.
All right. Okay. I know I didn't go to a fancy college and get 15 degrees like you did, but
Okay, like 2, but
girl, you are in denial right now.
Emma, I am fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine.
I don't think everything's fine, Ellis. Do you know why? I had the same dream last night.
What do you mean you had the same dream last night?
And that is where we will end our episode of Delta Green, a Resection of Time. Please be sure to join us next week for another exciting investigation of the Cthulhu mythos with T-Cell. Until then, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax. Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.